and not getting the same opportunities really make it break your heart.
It does get very discouraging. It gets to a point where you feel like you're constantly justifying your worth and what you can contribute to the business. You can only take so much beating up every day and constant rejection or that fear every time you walk through a casting door that you're going to be reminded that yet again you're a black girl. Quitting just to me seems like you're giving into that racist facade, or that you're giving into saying that's okay that you think that. It's not okay. It's not okay that you think that I'm different or lesser than. It's not. So I'm going to stay right here and be a sore in your eye until you recognize what I'm good for.
It's time to do the show.
Okay.
We've got to make money. Money, money, money must be made tonight. This is the opening night, and we've got a lot of important people coming in. We've got critics from Atlanta. So let's give them a show.
I have heard that people say blacks don't move product, or blacks don't buy our clothes, or black women are not our demographic.
Nobody wants to invest their money in a black model to do Gucci, Prada, and Valentino because they're black, and black doesn't sell. Point blank. Money's green, and white people have the money. White people are going to buy from white people.
They're just always expecting a white girl for major products. They're always expecting that image, that Barbie-ish image, to sell something. And that doesn't know, it's just something that they lean on. It's a crutch.
Everyone's pointing fingers. Some people might say it's the agents are to blame. They're not scouting these girls. They're not encouraging them. They're not signing them. Maybe it's the designers, right off the bat. Maybe designers should insist that, this is my aesthetic. And for ad campaigns, hire girls that just, can bring a little more diversity to the table.
Beautiful. Bring your face this way.
I think fashion is 5 steps behind real America, behind real Canada. There's been way more progress in interpersonal relationships between the races and between the cultures than there has in fashion. Fashion stuck in 1955, and I don't know what it's going to take to get them to move forward.
I'm doing 10 shots and we're done, baby. You ready? Let's nail it.
When you look at the emerging markets in the fashion industry, it's China, Brazil, India. If we keep sending all white models down the runway, that isn't going to speak to the consumers in those markets. And any designer who continues to do that runs the risk of being irrelevant.
There was this big uprising in the industry about black girls not being on the runways that particular season in Fashion Week in Paris, Milan, New York. There was this black girl boycott for whatever reason. And it became a big, big industry discussion.
What's interesting with Italian Vogue, the editor there really decided to make a big statement about this. The entire issue, from the cover, all the editorials, featured black models.
Is that going to mean that the nature of the industry is changing? As some people sort of said, yes, it would, I knew that it would not mean much, except, yes, it was a nod to black models everywhere. But is it really going to change the shape of things to come? No, not really.
It's them saying, let's prove we're not really racist and do this and then get everyone off our backs. And unfortunately, it worked. Nobody's complaining about it anymore. Everyone's saying, well, remember that one black issue we got? Give me a break. My worries, I might not fit into the jeans because I got a bit of a booty. These jeans are hot.
They fit you perfect, so.
Ready?
Just
Here. Thanks.
barely doing it.
Yeah. Killer body, huh?
Yeah, not
Thank
bad.
you.
And really short legs. Perfect. We're all done.
Thank you so much, guys.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Do I get to keep the jeans? It's a message from Justin. He says, ideally loved you. Good job. Fabulous. I think I'll make it. I think I have a little bit left in me. I think I'll make it. I think I've been through too much not to make it. I think my making it would mean a lot, not just to me, but to a lot of other black models who are also still trying to make it, or they're looking around trying to see what beacon of hope do I have.